Hey people, and welcome back for some more hardcore adventure. To jump right into it here, we're at stage 2C/D with Sheena. Now the first half of this stage is pretty damn cool, I gotta say. We're fighting on top of a jet-type vehicle while racing towards the research center. First we have to take out this little tank enemy by blowing up the soldiers that pop out of the missiles that the tank shoots at us. And yes, like most things in this game, the missiles themselves can kill you. But after you hit the tank with 6 of the enemy robots, it's on to the next part of the stage. The little fight we have with this single jetpack robot is very similar to the one you fight on the helicopter mission in Contra 3. But once you take out the first one, the jet starts turning left and right, and some really cool effects take place. In other words, blast processing rules the day yet again. Now Sheena herself is pretty much on par with Ray in terms of abilities and weapons. For the most part, she's a middle-of-the-road character. But where Ray's weapons are more versatile, Sheena's have a little more kick to them. Anyway, just take your time with this mini-boss and make sure not to stand directly under his far right and left wings, as those are actually gun turrets. Yeah, bad idea. And oh no, we're going down. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and, land right in front of the front door to the research center. I mean, weirder shit has happened in the world of Contra. Anywho, with that jet out of the way, we enter the second half of this stage, the research center itself. Inside we meet Dr. Neo Mandrake. And yes, for all of you that have played Hardcore Uprising, the prequel to this game, this is the same Dr. Mandrake. Anyway, back on track, he mentions that these enemy soldiers have stolen the alien cell that was captured sometime during the events of Contra 3. Of course, this is not good. So now we have to work our way through here and try to get that cell back. These human enemies aren't too big of a threat as long as you don't let them overwhelm you. Apart from that, just muscle your way through to the boss. Now maybe it's just me, but this part of the stage seems very reminiscent of the latter half of stage 3 from Contra 3. The background and the floor textures are almost a spot-on match. Coincidence? Maybe. So, boss time. Looks like a challenge, which it actually is until you learn how this guy works. His hands are the only part of his arms that can kill you, so use that to your advantage. His only method of attack is to drop a number of blue things from the ceiling. Arrange them into one of 4 shapes, which will attack you in different ways. Just remember that the slide is once again your friend. So while you watch and learn, let's get into some detail with Sheena's weaponry. Her A-gun, the Genocide Vulcan, is essentially the same as a machine gun upgrade from some of the previous Contra games. Her B-gun is the Shower Crash, which is the same as Ray's Crash Gun, except that Sheena's arc downwards when fired. The C-gun is the Brake Laser, and is your quintessential Contra laser, basically. And finally, her D-weapon is the Axe Laser. Picture a spread gun, except that it fires out small lasers that home in on enemies. Then you'd have the Axe Laser. It's pretty weak in terms of damage done, but its rapid fire and homing ability more than make up for this. Now that you've graduated from Sheena 101, and have seen all that this boss has to offer, let's finish him off. Which, in doing so, brings this stage to a close. So I hope you'll join me next time when we tackle stage 3. With the only character left, Fang. Take care, people.